Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Is my voice clear? Yo, welcome everyone. Welcome Jason. Welcome Leanbox as well. And I think this will Jason Leanbox today. So yeah, today we're gonna today or welcome back to wait, what kind of introduction should I do? No, but yeah, what you call again? Welcome back to I guess Coffee Talk. It's like the usual Vtuber interview show. If you know, I mean, I can't say this is usual yet, but whatever. It's gonna be usual soon. There's so many people I'm gonna interview, but yeah, today's guest is gonna be Yuki actually. So hey Yuki, why did you introduce yourself?
Alright, so yeah.
Bless your ass.
So, let me introduce myself. My name is Yuki Otonashi. I am a Furry Snow Prince Vtuber. I don't know. I forgot about my own role. I don't know. Yes, so Furry Prince or whatever you want to call it, probably. But yes, I'm a furry, so nothing.
Neat. Yeah. What about that thing is like, pronouns maybe? What are your pronouns actually?
He actually.
Okay, he is. Okay, thanks. Okay, so yeah, how do you feel? I noticed that earlier you did mention a lot of times that you feel really nervous. How do you feel, huh?
I am really nervous because every time I stream, every time I came up online, it's always, oh god, what should I do? What should I talk about? Etc. It's the inner fear you feel every time. It's like when you are just laying around and all of a sudden your teachers just call your name and come to front, do this thing and do the presentation. Just explain this and that.
Nice. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna change the Discord region to Sydney just because sometimes when I use Singapore the voice goes weird for some reason. I don't know. Let me change it to Sydney quickly so the voice is alright. Okay, testing. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I still can hear you.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just quickly changed the region because sometimes when I use Singapore, the thingy cuts off a lot. Maybe it's because I'm a bit far. I don't know. So yeah. Let's see. Chat said you got nice boobas for a furry prince. Dang. But yeah, I'm really curious. Before I go into the more questions, why don't you tell me a bit about yourself? Tell me a bit about yourself. What kind of content do you do? How did you come to the to the whole furry thing? If you don't mind this. Oh yeah, by the way, before I forgot to tell you, before we start, I want to make sure that you know that this is just a fun and casual interview, and answering all of these questions are completely optional. So feel free to skip any questions if you're uncomfortable answering any of them, and feel free to make jokes because this is just for fun. Have fun, okay? But yeah.
So it's actually there's nothing that is too offensive for me.
So yeah, feel free to skip any questions if you need to. So yeah, tell me a bit about yourself.
So actually, I wasn't a furry. More like I was trying to discover what I want to be. At first, fair. I want to be probably a scientist, teacher, or something that in that genre because I'm good at English, or probably because I'm an English major student, so probably I could teach that one, or maybe I could teach biology because I love biology when I was high school. So yeah, I was I want to start something that is technology, teacher, biology, and English.
Ooh.
But then I was scrolling YouTube, looking for indie VTuber that I want to support. I scrolled down a lot, and there's this one. May I mention the name?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I saw this channel, Ruki Himuro, a furry Japanese VTuber, and I fell in love with the cute avatar. It's just like, oh, this is so cute.
Yes, the furry hellhole. I mean, the furry rabbit hole.
It's just so cute that you cannot even resist. And the first game that I watched him play was Changed, which is another furry cute games. So I was like, oh god, I'm not very, but this is actually cute. I don't want to start cursing, but this
You
is
may
so
to curse. We curse all the time in this channel. Let it out.
I'm not the person who curse a lot during the stream or
Fair.
because I just don't know how to intentionally do toxic stuff. Like, watching this video, oh my effing god, this is so cute, Holly. Oh, I want to be this dude.
Ah yes, and then you embrace your inner furry, huh?
Yeah, that's how I started turning into furry. But about streaming, I've been streaming since around how long was it? 4 or 5 years ago. But the platform that I used to stream went bankrupt.
Oh, interesting. It's like
So,
not actually well-known platform. What's it called? I wonder.
Gamely.
Oh, I actually never heard of that. Huh.
Yeah, actually, it's not not really not really well known like YouTube, but it's well known for streamers. But Indonesian people doesn't really watch streams when back then because real life stuff, and you don't have time to watch streams that is 1-2 hour long.
Fair. I get the point. And I really wonder, like, why did you choose like that platform, that platform instead of like the big platforms like Twitch or YouTube and stuff like that, or maybe even Facebook gaming? I don't know.
Actually, I used to stream on Facebook gaming, but due to copyright, I got banned.
F.
Like, it's just a slight piece of song, like probably 5-7 seconds, and I got copyright.
Yikes.
Well, yeah, that's it. I stopped streaming on Facebook. That's it. I had enough.
Yeah, I mean, like you can like, hey, fun fact, this stream is actually mirrored to Facebook as well. So if there's anything you want to say to your old Facebook viewers, what's it gonna be?
Boys, I'm sorry that I'm not going to stream on Facebook again because, or probably I might do, but probably it's just for how to say it? Just hello and goodbye. Just for a bit, just how to say it in English, like when you saw a car and the guy who's driving just said hi and goodbye.
Is that right? But yeah, again, like back to the question I was talking about, like why the the platform, I forgot what it's called, but why the small platform instead of the big ones, the ones that's a bit more well known?
Well, I actually saw the potential that it might become big, so I was like, yeah, I want to start with this platform while it is still small, and probably, if my guess is right, I might become a big. I mean, the potential of being big started from their.
Yeah, I mean, you saw potential in the platform, so you decided to stream there. So when the platform actually goes big, you already have a decent following. So a lot of people are more gonna, a lot of people are gonna flood into your channel instead of like other channels who just started on that platform when it exploded. I'm guessing, right?
Yep, like Twitch back then, it wasn't a big platform, but until Amazon bought Twitch, it just goes boom.
Yeah, I get your thinking. I really get your thinking. But don't you like consider things like multi-streaming maybe?
Oh, I have actually. I used to, but the problem is when I multi-stream, it's just I'm unable to do the scheduling. I tried scheduling on the multi-stream platform, but it just doesn't appear.
To be fair, if you're using Restream, to be fair, their UI is really, not really user friendly. So Fair, I
Yeah,
get what you're talking
I
about.
used to do this restream sehari kali sama my sister. She recommended it.
Ooh. Wait, is your sister also a streamer?
Well, not actually my sister, more like,
Stepsister.
no, don't. I'm doing nothing.
What are you doing, stepsis?
What are you doing, sis? No, brother, I need help.
Oh
Oh
no.
god. That escalates from 0 to 100 real
Yeah, that escalated quickly. Oh man. But yeah. Like, what did you say again about multi-streaming?
Yeah, it's hard to schedule because it somehow doesn't appear. So I was like, yeah, when it doesn't go, it's the point I always find alternative and get comfortable with the alternative instead of figuring out what's the main problem with it.
Fair, good point. Yeah, I mean back then I also like was kind of like you actually, because I mean I started off multi-streaming, but then I kind of like settled with Twitch because of the whole affiliate contracting magic. But then I'm actually glad Twitch kind of like fucked up for me. So whatchamacall again, I kind of like got back to YouTube, but then now I somehow able to terminate my affiliate contract, and now I'm like multi-streaming to like a shit ton of platforms. 5 platforms, actually not even 5, like 5, 6, 7, I think it's 8 platforms at the same time. Say hello to 8 platforms actually.
You're streaming on 8 platforms.
Yep, I'm live on 8 platforms right now.
YouTube, Twitch, Facebook page.
YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, DLive, Trovo, FC2, and this really sketchy streaming website called Huya TV. It's a really sketchy Chinese website, but hey, there's no such thing as bad publicity, am I right? Man, but yeah. Let's see. Actually, what kind of content do you do? Actually, why did you like tell us what kind of content do you do?
Actually, to be honest, I wish I could play more stuff. I used to like stream Rainbow Six Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, CS:GO, Dota, etc. But since the pandemic, I am forced to stream at home, and my laptop have its own limits, so I need to take the game quality further down into something that is very simple and very light. So I started playing something that is like probably you never heard of this game, Tribal Hunter, Change It, or maybe the one that you have heard is like Pokemon Leaf Green, the one that is from Game Boy Advance, or Harvest Moon. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean I did drop by a bit, and I think I've seen you play Changed actually. Is that like the free one?
Yes, actually, that is the most.
Yeah, I think I've seen like you played that in your channel a while ago.
Actually, yeah. It is not a not safe for work game.
Thankfully. If it's an SW, you're gonna get into so much trouble with the community guideline strikes.
But I love cute things, and please be aware. Please, you might wanna lower your volume. That it is actually arousing. The gameplay is actually arousing.
Nice.
In the hell part of it.
Hey man, whatever floats your boat, man.
No, I'm just, I mean, I'm just being honest. Like,
yeah, whatever floats your boat.
It's just so cute, and at the same time, so really, really lewd. But at the same time, it's not straightforward. So I was like, oh, this is cute, this is arousing, but this is not straightforward. How is this possible?
Yeah, I mean it's okay. Like I've seen like a lot of things that are, it's not exactly like, it's not exactly NSW. It's like, just something cute, but then it also, you get like that feeling of like, oh yeah, it's kind of like quote unquote arousing kinda. I get your point.
It's just hard to explain, but the feel, just you just feel it.
it's called love, okay? It's called love. Embrace your inner furry, I guess.
I'm not a furry. Please take me as a furry.
Don't reject your true what your heart truly desires.
No, I never reject. In matter of fact, I just hold on. Yeah, I think I just yesterday. Actually, no. This morning I post a not safe for work on my Pixiv.
Dope.
Because it's just I'm trying to find something that is cute, and I ended up drawing stuff that is not appropriate.
Oh, you also draw?
Yeah, I did draw stuff.
Ooh,
but
neat. I
not-
actually never seen your drawings. That's interesting. What kind of things do you usually draw?
Probably the normal stuff like anime character and stuff. But I only do line art because when I color it, it's just went from good to trash bag.
Yeah, fair. I guess maybe you should practice it a bit more. But yeah, what kind of anime do you like? Like do you do it digitally or traditionally?
Oh, I do it digitally because I don't have the tools for traditional art. It's getting more expensive, especially when my brother just took all my papers and draw on it.
Yeah, I know, right? Traditional art, doing traditional art can get really expensive in a way, like in a lot of ways. Like, do you
Yes,
draw with
always
like a mouse or a tablet though?
No, I'm using my finger and my phone.
Oh, okay. Phone drawing. Ooh, it's been a while since I've I don't really meet people who draw with a finger often. The only person I met was like Derry, who actually draws with a finger as well. How is it like actually? Like I heard it's a bit it's a bit hard to get used to because you need to it's kind of like drawing, but your hand touches the screen immediately. Does it actually take a while to get used to?
Actually, it does. Hold on. If I remember that I started drawing on my phone around, was it the second grade of junior high school? Yeah, I think I started drawing on junior high school with my phone. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice, but it can, as Jason E said, it could be more precise.
Yeah. It just takes practice, a lot of practice.
Yeah. But the problem of practicing a lot is that when you're being comfortable, like right now I'm being comfortable with drawing with my finger, and someone asked me, can you draw with mouse? And and
You can change.
I did try it, but oh god, this is foreign. This is my first experience of drawing stuff with this thing, and the result turns out bad.
As someone who draws with a mouse, I cannot draw with a stylus or any pencil shaped object. My drawing will turn into from 10 to 1 if I switch mediums. It takes a lot of practice to switch from medium to medium. Dang. Also, I'm really hydrate. I forgot. I didn't notice the redeem because I forgot to get my alerts on the thing actually. God damn it. But yeah. What did I want to ask again earlier? I wanted to ask something. Oh yeah, earlier you mentioned something about streaming from home. Do you usually stream from e-cafes?
Yes, I do actually back then because they have good games, and with if I wasn't wrong, remembering around 100 bit, no 1000 bit. It's it's worth to try.
Yeah. Is it loud though over there? Isn't it usually a bit loud?
Well, it's always loud but you can just, I always as I said before that I always trying to find the alternative, so trying to find out how to make this sound unhearable or less. So in the end I opened my OBS, the press to mute to talk or what is it?
Push
The thing
talk?
again?
Push
Yeah,
talk?
push talk. Push talk.
Ah,
Combined with I forgot the feature. Combined with the voice filter, it's a good setting actually for Netcave because because people cannot hear background voice when you haven't pushed the
yeah,
button,
yeah.
and then the system reduce the audio from your background unless someone screams until it's red.
Yeah. Sometimes there are though instances of like, the quote-unquote background monkeys, if you know what I mean. That's what my friend usually called them, because I actually also had like a friend who used to stream from an internet cafe, and occasionally there's the background monkey moment. But yeah, thankfully she already like got her own place now to stream. But yeah.
When you talk about anything, it was like really calm. When you start talking to your chat box, it was like, yeah, let's go,
yes.
Doggy, there's an enemy.
E-cafe moment.
Use the skill. Bob, put Jamie or something like it.
Exactly, e-cafe moment.
Internet cafe moment.
E-cafe
Or
moment,
probably
definitely.
if you're like me who unable to tolerate smokers, because I just
Oh
cannot.
yeah, dang, same. I can't really I really don't like smokers. Like, especially like those the cheaper e-cafes. If you don't go to like the VIP room, it's gonna smell like smoke every time. Oh god. Oh, the exit smells so bad. But yeah.
It went from. Actually, never mind. I'll take my words back just in case it's just my little sensitive. No.
It's alright. But yeah. What about so if you get from e-cafe to home. I mean, I guess I'll be honest. Even if my right now my setup is also like not that good. I mean, it's not super bad. I guess I can still run quite a few games, but like it's definitely doesn't match e-cafe setups. But I'll be honest, I really prefer streaming at home, because imagine you're talking about really weird stuff, and then the whole e-cafe can hear you talking about, I don't know, me and my stream usually talks about really questionable things. I feel like it's kind of streaming from an e-cafe is a bit limiting, because you can't really get like super loud or talk about, I don't know, fucking sounding or something. Well, do you ever have that moment where someone actually comes up to you to like shut up or something in the e-cafe with you when you're streaming?
Yes, actually, I was playing CS:GO. I was streaming like normal. This one did, talk about. Probably it's kind of sensitive to say Russia at the moment because due to, yeah. But yeah, we won't trust being this dude just playing hard bass all the time.
Ooh.
And the chat goes, start singing the Russian national anthem. Well,
Is this Russian anthem? Oh.
Because it's the rules of the game. When you're Rush B, you need to sing the Russian songs.
Yes. Sojushne Rushvi Respublik Svobodny.
And the entire net cave, actually no, just the VIP room and my friends, they're like, dude, are you a communist or something?
Oh man. But yeah, the Russian songs is mandatory, especially in CS:GO when rushing B.
I said like, I'm just singing. then why are you then why are you singing this Russian national anthem? Do you want to be a defector or something? Dude, CS:GO.
It's CS:GO.
Me.
It's every CS:GO game ever. Like, do you play CS:GO a lot actually nowadays?
Yeah, CS:GO is just addicting. I mean, nothing changed from CS, like from the early release until now. Just probably a bit rework and engine upgrade, but it's just fun. I don't know. CS:GO is static but somehow fun.
It's fair. Yeah, I know a lot of people who are like who play CS:GO a lot. I mean, even though I personally don't play CS:GO and don't really enjoy it, I understand the appeal. It's like the whole competitive appeal and stuff like that. So that's interesting. Wait, are you a competitive player actually?
Yeah, no. I always troll actually. But
yes, the troll. Hey, the best kind of player. Oh man, what other like games other than CS:GO do you usually play? Like R6?
Oh yeah, Rainbow Six Siege. Still, when I play games like competitive games, I never play like really competitive. More like I'm trying to find this small gap where I could troll and have fun. So making them mad because my teacher said what is Becca in English? Guru Becca, the ones who taught me.
Counseling teachers?
Yeah, counseling.
Oh,
so
counseling
my
teacher.
counseling teacher told me that when people get mad, they lose control, but at the same time, their sense is also reduced. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to do psychology things to upgrade my game.
God damn. Yeah.
It is slightly evil, but it works.
It's fun though. It's fun. So hey, I won't judge you. It's trolling around and I mean, I don't know. I in games like in those competitive games like for example CS:GO, League, Valorant, and like never actually played R6. I don't know about R6, but I love like being like the one troll in the group and just like just I mean especially I don't really play alone. Like I never actually played any of those games alone. When I play games like CS:GO, Valorant, or League, I usually play with friends, and I love just making the room laugh like a shell. To like with my friends and just doing really stupid shit. Oh man, it's like the best part of games like those.
It's really common when you play with some dumb strategy, or maybe that is something that is no one would even expect. They will go like, what is this strat? Why are you even there? What kind of logic is this?
Oh, trust me, like it gets worse.
Yeah, they always go mad because the strat is not common. It's not something you see every day.
I had this one time when I was playing not really CS:GO. It's actually Paladins. Do you know what Paladins is?
Oh, yes, Paladins.
It's like a free games, yeah. I had this one time where me and my friends, I get 3 of my friends and like me, and we hop on a game, and our goal for the games is not to win, not to lose, but to try to get the one teammate that's alone to sing "Never Gonna Give You Up." So we would just we hop on we turn on our push to talk team magic in the game and then started singing and play the rickroll and then singing together. And we tried to get the one person who's not on our group to sing as well. Have you ever tried doing something like that? It's so stupid.
Actually, it's really common when you play games that has push to talk. There's always one dude who plays music. Last time I play Rainbow Six Siege, this one dude play the viral song Vtuber Toxic.
Which one is it?
The one where Muna said "Ndasmu" and Oli said "Peko peko matamu."
I never heard of that one actually. Maybe it's because I'm not actually that fond of whole life Vtubers.
Well, that's fine. It's getting viral, and I swear it's like Indonesian version of Rickroll.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I'm not actually that fond of Indonesian memes as well. So goddammit. But yeah, let's see. Oh dear, I think people are gonna start to Rickroll in chat. Oh no. Oh god, there goes the Rickroll. There goes the Chinese Rickroll. Oh no. Wait, you can speak Chinese?
No, that is the song I found on Facebook on around 3 a.m. before I sleep.
3 a.m. Facebook songs, man. Nice.
It's always 3 a.m. Facebook is between the Indian cooking or Chinese cooking or movie reviews. It's always between those three when you open Facebook at 3 a.m.
What you call again? Do you use Facebook more often actually than compared to other platforms? Also, Google wants me to squeak. Do you think I can do this squeak? This is a redeem. Unfortunately, the alerts doesn't go. But yeah, do you actually use Facebook a bit more than like other social media? Because I heard that a lot of people, like, people who use Facebook tend to be like a bit older. Wait, I actually are like part of the older generation. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, actually, Facebook is quite really fun for several reasons, especially when you know where to find stuff. I mean, right now, hold on, my little brother is here.
Man, yeah, I guess he's drinking with his family, so I guess it happens. Imagine if the brother actually comes in and says hi to the stream. That'll be fun, man. Oh dear, more Chinese characters on chat. I don't understand Chinese. But yeah, we're gonna wait until Yuki is like done with their brother.
I am back.
Okay, welcome back. Yes,
No
stream
one,
with the family.
recharges my room. I don't want to. I don't want my name to being shouted at. My real name.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Imagine if your family just suddenly dogs you. God damn it.
Actually, they already have a few times, so I just delete the stream.
Ouch.
The short one.
Yikes. I guess sometimes happens.
Yeah. For the long one, I don't really delete it for a good reason. Like, how to say, like, what kind of normal human watch a 2-3 hours stream just to find a word?
I mean, to be fair, sometimes that happens if you're big. But then again, that's if you're big.
Yeah.
If you're really big. But I guess it's to be safe. I guess it's nice to keep stay safe, because you never know when you explode, and you never know when people are gonna start trying to dox you.
Hold on.
Okay. Oh, I think it's the brother again. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the brother again. Oh no. There are some people who are just determined as sleuths. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of people like that. Some people are just nuts. There's a lot of crazy people out there that wants your ass, I guess. Yeah, you yourself been pretty, Jason, I'm pretty sure. I know you are up to a lot of things. Man. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear, what happened to Yuki? Oh dear. I'm guessing like Yuki's actually using the phone for the I'm guessing Yuki's actually using the phone for the model. If you don't know, like, there's actually this program on phone that you can use for whatchamacallit again? For the model, it's like, I think it's Vtube Studio. I'm not really sure. I think there's like other programs as well. No, but VC Face, I don't really know. But yeah. Hey, welcome back. You're upside down now. Hey, you're back. You keep Australian, yeah. Wait, don't forget to check. Oh dear, wait, Yuki. Wait, oh, is Yuki back? I don't know if Yuki is back or not. But yeah, if you're back, just say something. Oh, okay, you're back. Yeah. Global mentioned something about NSFW art. Do you actually do NSFW art?
Well, yes, I do. When I'm in the mood for it, like, I just want to draw something. To be honest, when I draw something, it's just went from normal to lewd because I just don't know how to draw.
Yes. If you can't draw clothes, don't draw clothes. Beautiful.
For that simple reason, I never ever draw clothes anymore.
Oh Oh man, poor characters that you draw. But hey, I guess they do say like if you draw an SW, they do say you can get like double the income from commissions and stuff like that. God damn.
And that is true. Actually, you could say double your income because there's two things you need to know and being not safe for work artist. First thing first, there's no much not safe for work artists that actually available around Southeast Asia. There are many good artists, but not all of them knows or learn how to find the aesthetic part of the heroic essence of it.
Yeah. I get what you're talking about because a lot of people. I mean, sometimes it's also because a lot of people are not exactly comfortable in drawing an SFW, so it's fair.
Because the proportion is really hard, and sometimes you need to make something bigger for
quote unquote bigger, quote unquote
proportion stuff and something like it.
Yeah.
And the second thing is people rarely commission the not safe for work artists, which makes the price higher.
I mean, I think it's not because of that. I think more like it's because sometimes people are just like not that good at it, or maybe sometimes it's because of the really high demand. I think the demand in the NSFW art industry is a lot higher than the regular art industry because less people who want to draw it and stuff like that. NSFW can sell for a lot, so if you can draw NSFW, that's a career path. Being a hentai artist is a career path.
Tutup lagi deh. It's the third bridge.
Oh dear! Oh god!
That's the third bridge for today.
Dang. Yeah, I guess like streaming with a family in your place is like quite hard. I mean, have you ever considered like streaming in a place that's like alone? Maybe like in a room that's locked, or maybe in the attic.
Actually, I wish I could, but the Wi-Fi just doesn't really support the area.
Maybe you can try like Ethernet cables and stuff like that.
It's not available, especially for my laptop. And at the same time, the one who installed the Wi-Fi put it like somewhere that is actually isolated.
Huh?
I
in
mean,
the broom closet?
No, more like let's see, how should I spell it or say it? Like on the corner, like actual corner where it is covered by walls, instead of in the middle of the house where signals can bounce anywhere.
Dang. Yeah, I guess you can't really change it, huh? Unless you're using a cable.
Oh, this hot here. Yeah, talking about not safe for work, actually I never planned to be a not safe for work artist, but it's just I don't know how to draw clothes, and in the end I just draw when I realized why is this turn into a not safe for work?
I don't know. The conversations just get everywhere, especially on these type of streams, man. But yeah, hey, have you ever considered actually improving in drawing and learning how to draw different types of clothes, more clothes, stuff like that? Have you ever considered that?
Actually, I do have considered that, but still I suck at it, so I don't. So I didn't continue because I don't find the desire, the greed, what is the word again?
Yes, no, you don't really have any you don't have the motivation and passion to actually pursue art. It's alright.
Because the more I draw not safe for work, the more that I lose my interest at clothes, and then
Yes. Oh man. If anything, you're gonna be an NSFW exclusive artist. Oh man.
No, talking about that, I do hear that a furry artist also doubles the pay. Now imagine you're a not safe for work artist and you are a furry artist.
Yes.
Money.
Furries do pay well.
Yes.
If you can draw furries, you're gonna double your income again. Like if NSW, double income. Furry, double income. So that's 4 times the income if you can do those. I guess it's because of like the or I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not, because in my community there's not a lot of people who draw furries in NSFW, but I don't know how many like are furry artists a bit rare out there? I don't really know.
Furry artists are actually rare because how complicated furry is. It might look easy, but actually human design are more simple than animal design.
Yeah, you got that right. Drawing furries, I never was able to draw furries. They're actually quite difficult to draw because they don't use the same. Their anatomy is like, I mean, they're similar but not exactly the same as humans. So sometimes it gets really confusing, and you need to draw like the hair on the whole body. So it's kind of like sometimes it gets like confusing, especially because I'm not used to doing something like that.
Yeah. Being a furry artist, you are demanded to draw animals with human anatomy,
Yeah,
which sounds confusing. Which sounds confusing, but takes a lot of practice to do. But hey, in the end, if you become open some commissions, you get the double.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. What are you planning on doing in the future? Actually, like I mean, I heard something about like art, and then there's also like the English thingamajig. What are you planning to do in the future? I'm curious to know. If you don't mind answering the question, that is. Also, welcome to the stream, by the way. The others like the What Gamer Life and the others. I'm sorry if I don't really welcome everyone on the stream at the same time because I do a lot of whatchamacallit again. I talk a lot with my guests in these interview streams, so I'm sorry if I don't talk too much to the chat. So yeah, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, what you're planning to do in the future? Actually, I'm curious to know. Like, are you gonna? Because I heard of something about like art, and then I also heard something about like the whole English thingamajig, and I also heard about the whatchamacallit again, the you're also doing content creation, right? Also, thank you for the follow, the Gamer Life. But yeah.
Comment what? Sorry, I have hearing problems.
Oh, brain freeze. It's alright. Yeah, I was like, what are you planning to do in the future? Like, what are you gonna double down on? I'm curious to know. Like, is it like art, or maybe it's like the whole English thingamajig, or maybe it's content creation? I don't know.
I'm a person who is all out. When I got inspirations, I'll do it. But hopefully my plan in the future that I want to focus on 3 things. Firstly is gaming. Second is teaching, because as we know, actually I don't know if you heard about the news that they remove English from elementary, which makes them and force them to study English start from junior high school.
Wait, seriously? They removed English from elementary school?
Yes, they did actually.
Wow.
But I don't know about private school. But public school, yeah, they remove it.
Wow.
From the curriculum. So because of that, I want to try teaching with YouTube, with YouTube Shorts, because not much people really want to watch a 1-2 minute video just to study. Probably 15 seconds is enough and more engaging. And at the same time, back then 2 years ago, VTubers are booming, so I use this platform to find the potential. But at the same time, back 2 years back then, I wasn't a college student, so I don't know what to teach.
It's fair though. It's fair. Don't worry about it. What about gaming though? Like you mentioned gaming earlier. Are you going for like gaming as a career path is like a really hard thing. Like are you going for like the professional gaming path or the content creator gaming path or what?
Yeah, probably I'm going to combine this, but hopefully, if there's any chance, I'll try to focus on content creating because I just want people to enjoy the laugh, the funny part.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I guess like professional gaming is also quite like hard, especially if you're like going like you're a type of person who plays like games like CS:GO and R6, right? Those kind of games, their athletes tend to be like super young, like 18 years old, 20 years old. Like they can start from like 18 years old, and the training itself can start from like 10 to 15 years old. Because I guess when you grow when you're on your 20s, your reaction time starts to deteriorate. So it's harder to become a professional athlete on games like CS:GO and Valorant, stuff like that. That requires like really high really high reaction time. So god dang.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I guess that actually increased my reason not to being a try-hard professional.
Yeah, it's really hard. I mean, it's not impossible to be a professional, to go pro if you on those type of games if you're like not super young, but it is gonna be like a rough path because you're gonna be facing off against a lot of really young people.
Yeah. At the same time, I mean, think about this. People played competitive games because they want to look good and pro, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they become competitive and try hard and become toxic. And in between these competitive, toxic, try hard game, it's hard to find the one that actually have fun. So the game turn dead.
Yeah.
Or,
it is hard to like actually have really fun when you're playing seriously. I mean, like when you play video games seriously, it turns from it shifts from being a hobby to a job, especially if you're like playing professionally.
Especially when you being a tryhard, it turns fun to stressful.
Yeah, pro gaming is not fun. It's like it's a job. It's no longer fun, in my opinion.
My point from making funny videos, if there's a chance for it, is to like how to have fun in this stressful try-hard game, which I did in Rainbow Six Siege, where Siege is well known as the most toxic game aside from League of Legends.
Yeah, League is the king of being toxic. Man.
Aside from those two, like how to actually enjoy the game and just laugh at it when you died in the game.
Yeah. But to be fair, I guess like when you're playing with friends, it's actually fun. I mean, in my experience at least, for me, if I play with friends, like I care less about what other teammates think of me when I suck a lot at the game, and think more about having fun in the games.
Yeah, unfortunately, those times sometimes gone because the older you are, the more responsibilities you have, the less time you have for fun.
Yeah, fair. I mean, it's important to balance out like work and your hobbies when you're like an adult. So yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm glad that you're like pursuing content creation now. Like, what's your plan for like the future actually on content creation?
As I said before, I'm trying my best to focus on gaming teaching, and I forgot the third. Was it drawing or cooking? Yeah, the third one is like a bit vlog. The third one is what I wanna do. I'll do it.
Oh, vlog type. I mean, variety kind of content, huh?
Yeah, because actually I recorded myself when cooking, just the cooking, not with my actual face and stuff.
Yes, the cooking videos, streams / kinda.
When I
Bless your ass.
so yeah, yeah. Where was I? Where was I?
You're talking about cooking?
Oh yeah. So I made a cooking video, but the lightings are sad.
Just sad.
So I deleted it, and and I do have a video when I was walking. I laugh at dumb stuff with my friends because when you're walking with friends, you just laugh at things, and it is hard to explain why you are laughing at it. For example,
I mean that happens a lot with me and my friends as well. So I get what you mean. But hey, a lot of people actually enjoy enjoy hearing laughs like that, and laughter is really contagious. You should try actually you should try maybe inviting some of your friends even to streaming.
they're not interested actually. But let's see, was it 1-2 years ago? Yeah, as much. Hold on.
Oh man, nice.
I'm sorry for that. Because when you're talking to friends, especially the close one, your besties or something, you laugh at something dumb that no one could even explain. Because in the what was it 1-2 years ago, me and my friends laughed at a plastic bag.
Oh dear lord. Now that's something actually. That's something. Do tell me more about it.
When you tell people, they won't understand. Dude, there was a plastic bag being dragged by was it BMW? when you explain it to others, no one will laugh because they don't understand.
Laughing. Oh dear.
It's like the 21st century humor.
Gen Z humor. Plastic bag being dragged by a BMW. Oh dear lord.
They just post a picture of bread.
Yes.
They just type on the status bread. And people won't understand it.
Yeah, people like that. I don't know, that's just Gen Z humor. Personally, I don't understand it, but goddamn it, sometimes I actually laugh my ass off. It's also that one, that one meme that goes just someone coming up to the camera. It's just like a 3-second video. It's just someone slamming a cheese down on a cutting board and saying cheese. Have you seen that meme?
Yeah, I think I have. And the one that is being, was it American sliced cheese? Thrown into your cat's head.
Yeah. First time I watched that, I laughed my ass off. Do I know why? Nope. I don't know. Why is that funny? I don't know. But it's just funny for some reason. I don't know. Hey, props.
Yeah, it's just, you just cannot explain why is it funny, but it is funny.
That happens. I don't know why, but that happens. Kind of like those stupid jokes. Do you have any other instances of those kind of Gen Z humor moments?
I do have actually. Let's see. So it's a story actually. So me and my friends were playing Mobile Legends when it's still booming. I cannot remember what year is it because the thing is that thing is still booming. The early release of it. So me and my friends go to Wi-Fi ID, and I grab him some teh glass.
Tea, basically just a brand of tea.
It's a tea brand, so I cannot translate it.
Yeah, it's alright.
So I bring him teh glass, a teacup, and he was like, Yuki, come here. He said, let's bet that I could throw this thing to the trash can while not looking at it. Just throw it behind you. Yeah, like just throw it backwards. And the problem is that thing is stuck. So I was like, dude, the cup is stuck on the roof. Okay, is your cup empty? Yeah, here. What do you want to do with it? It
Throw
throws
it
it.
up.
It throws it to the roof.
And both of
What's
you can
stuck?
get stuck. Did both of you
Mate,
get stuck? No.
Both cup is stuck. Hold on, let me think. Give me a few seconds. Oh, Yuki, see that room? Yeah. Please grab it for me. Okay, I give him.
Yes.
What I expect is that he would poke the thingy, right? I
Throw
expect
the
that he
room.
use his brain and poke the thingy, throws it to the roof. You literally, dude, now it's stuck on the roof. I know.
Oh my
On the
god.
roof. How do we even get it down? You know what, Vicky? Let's get the hell out of here. Let's see what happens. Until then, every time I pass this Wi-Fi ID around like 1 year, can you imagine 1 year? That thing is still stuck on the roof. Every
Beautiful.
time
Beautiful. This is a random broom up there.
and every time I go to school and came back, that thing still exists until I graduate.
Ah, yes, beautiful. Oh man. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Dar or Suika. Konbawa. Genki. But yeah. Okay, getting back to what I was saying. Wait, what did I talk about? I actually had like a similar instance to that, but like, it's worse because it was our sandals that got stuck.
Oh, don't tell
no.
me that you're trying to slap a squirrel with a sandal.
No, like, we were playing like, those street football jigs, right? And the ball, like, one of us was stupid and kicked the ball, so like it got stuck on the roof. And then they grabbed a sandal from the goalposts and threw it up there to try to get the ball down, and the sandal got stuck up there. And then we just ran. We just ran. We didn't really. We just like, fuck the ball, fuck the sandals, just run. Oh man.
There's
Yes.
one time me and the boys play football or soccer. Do you prefer soccer, football for Jordan?
I don't know. Like, language is quite hard, right? There's like some people call it football, some people call it soccer, some people call it like the British football. And no.
Yeah, I'm going to call it football. So we are playing football, and the risk of playing football in town.
What?
Glass.
Huh. Okay.
This one dude just kicked the ball hard, like when it went to the sky, and when it lands, we just hear glass shatter.
It's one of those like it's the harder balls. For me, it's usually the plastic balls, but oh dear, the actual hard balls.
Actually, the ones that break the glass is the softball, the ones that probably 5,000, 6,000 rupiah.
Wait, seriously? Like those plastic ones?
Yeah, it's hard to believe it, but it's
That's
clear
one
that,
strong ass kick.
yeah, but we for real here the thing, the glass just broke, and we get the hell out of it.
Run!
Because everyone will be mad.
Run! God damn it.
Don't come back. Just buy a new ball. Don't ever come back. Don't talk about this. This never happened.
This never happened. Don't talk about this. Man, that's beautiful. What other instances of those that happen usually? Like, those street sports, man, especially in the Indonesia. God dang. Things like those happen a lot. I know a lot of like kids over at Indonesia also do like those street footballs in the middle of the street for some reason where the cars actually pass by. I know that's a thing. Have you ever experienced any of those?
Of what? Hold on.
Like, quite literally people playing football in the streets. Like, in the middle of the street where cars actually go by. Holy
That's
shit.
actually, I
If
don't
I
know
recall
about,
correctly, that's quite common in Indonesia.
yeah, but I used to play football on it used to be a very heavy traffic road because it's literally Lebaran. It's a holiday, so where people meet their families and stuff. What is Lebaran in English? I forgot.
Lebaran. I think it's just Lebaran.
Idul Fitri. There we go.
Oh, Idul Fitri. Ah.
During the Idul Fitri, the roads are just empty.
Oh.
So me and the boys, set up our sandals or shoes and play in the middle of a very busy road, or used to be. It's as big as Bundaran HI. It's you could imagine how busy it is. And after Idul Fitri, it's a ghost town.
Dang.
Even a motorcycle.
Man.
Oh, but yeah, there's one sub I do miss. He is the seller of kerak telur.
Oh, kerak telur. It's like that's one Indonesian street food, right? I think I've had one before.
I miss that. I miss that old man.
Yeah, man. I need to get back there. But yeah, whatchamacallit again? I've heard even like instances of people going a bit more extreme and playing on a train track. I think that's actually a thing.
Yeah, that is actually a thing, but don't worry about it because people used to play footballs on a dead train tracks, which is basically a deactivated rail. So it is safe, but you might still, fall because of the rail.
Dang. I mean, then again, over on Indonesia, people play a lot. Like back then, when I was like still young and I used to live in the village, a lot of the kids usually play around the train tracks. There has been multiple incidents where they got hit. God dang. Man, that's like back in the village. I don't know if it happens that much on the city though.
Now in the city, we used to. It's between the road that is wide enough or the construction site.
Ooh, you play on construction site. Actually, I'll be honest, that actually kind of sounds fun.
Don't worry about the danger of stuff because the construction site is really clear. We always check if there's a nails or stuff.
Aww. Usually the danger is what's makes it fun. The thrill of getting injured while playing. I heard that's a thing.
Or maybe have you tried playing football near a cliff and river?
A what?
Playing football near a cliff and river because that is one of the empty spots around the village.
Oh, like around the river. Oh, never tried that. Because my village is like a mountain village.
Yeah.
We need to hike quite far for water.
If you are broke, I do not recommend you to do that because it has no guard to catch the ball, and when the ball go off, say goodbye and say hello to the river.
Hey, just jump in and swim. Yeah. Wait, can you swim actually?
Oh yes, I used to swim actually.
Dope. Yeah, dope. Really dope. Usually people who swim get like quite tall. I heard at least.
It is actually true because when you swim, your bones actually stretches a lot. Because your body actually stretches so you could float. When you harden your body, you'll actually drown. That's what people call a stone swimming.
Yes, stone style
It's
swimming.
basically drowning.
Maybe that's why I can't swim, because my body is skin and bones. I can swim, but I can't last long. I can only swim for like 1 minute until I start to lose energy and drown.
Yeah, actually, when you swim, you just need to relax.
Yeah. I can
Relax,
manage for maybe 1-2 minutes, but then after that I'm like, and then I just just starts drowning. Not even panicking, just kind of falling asleep in the water.
Actually, when you lay down on your back on the water, and actually, how to say, lay down and relax, like sleeping, you'll actually float.
I lay down with my face going down. That's how I sleep in the water. Wait, have you ever slept on water before?
Yeah, I did try sleep on the water. It was a bad experience. Not because I'm drowning or something, more like the waves, the tides that make my brain unconscious, and not unconscious, more like it gave me headache. And when you go back home and try to lay on bed,
you get that feeling of moving and stuff like that with the water.
Yeah, that is the worst experience, but actually also fun. I don't know. Probably I'm a masochist.
I'll be honest, it sounds really relaxing, but actually, I never actually tried sleeping on water, but I have passed out in water a few times. But yeah, which actually sounds quite relaxing. I should try it in the future. Who knows? Let's see.
You can try on swimming pool. Swimming pool probably around 10-20. But yeah, I do not recommend it when it's crowded, because why? Probably people tend to crash into your not boat, more like, what is it? Not what is the thing we use when we are swimming? The balloon.
Floaties, noodles.
The one that actually designed for laying down.
I think they're just floaties. I think they're just called floaties.
Yeah, I don't know what they are called actually.
Some people also call them inner tubes. So inner tubes specifically refer to the one that looks like a donut.
Yeah, I don't know actually what they are called, but I just know how it looks.
I don't think I want to sleep on a floaty on pool. That doesn't sound nice. That sounds a bit like the smell of rubber. Oh no, I hate that. I just want to just lay down on just water, but I never actually tried it. Maybe I should try it in the future. Actually, I low-key want to try to go on a river, lay down on the water, and just sleep there and see where I end up when I wake up. Man, that sounds like an adventure.
And then when you wake up, there's angels asking you, do you know why you just use your IQ to find out how to get out of the river, and you remove all of your IQ and sleep in the middle of the river. Do you know how smart it is?
Genius.
That is genius.
Hey, if you get to heaven, then that's a win. At least it's not something worse, okay? At least it's not inside the sea or something. Oh, when imagine sleeping on the river and ending up in either in the sewers or in the middle of the ocean.
Actually,
oh man.
If you end up in the sewers, you have a chance of surviving. But when you wake up, probably there will be rats greeting you.
Fun.
Hello, good sir.
Hey, they're food. You can cook them.
Wait, you eat rats?
No, I mean, hey, if I'm offered something that's like looks good, hey, why not?
I mean, I always, when I saw rats. Oh, talking about that, do you want to hear my experience with rats?
Definitely.
So when I saw rats, there's always so many options to eliminate the thing. It's
Mhm.
between. Actually, back then I used to use airsoft gun
Ooh, that sounds fun.
or the basic ones is using the the glue, the
Yeah,
cap
the
gajah
glue, the
glue,
rat glue.
or probably if you have a not a spear, actually more like a rod, a stick that is long enough to beat the rat out of their hideout.
Dang.
Yeah, just beat them up. And if I have a balloon, just tie their tails to the balloon and start singing the Up song from Disney.
Oh man, that's beautiful. I would need to do that someday. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like, maybe I wanna like someday try to like catch a rat, like keep it alive, and then tie its tail to a balloon, and then it like fly to somewhere. Just a living rat flying out. That sounds super fun. God dang.
But if I want to go savage, I just put a rat somewhere that is safe from any fire. So yeah, put rat on ground, cook around, nothing would burn. Gasoline, atom.
Ah, yes. Damn. But yeah, but I need to try the rat balloon though. That one actually sounds fun. That's not like something I will do when I was still young. Man.
Yeah, it's actually hard to do it if you really want to tie up the rat for it,
Yeah.
because to beat the rat until they are unconscious instead of dead.
Yeah.
All you do is the glue thingy and tie up the entire glue and rat.
Yeah. The glue is super messy though. Really messy.
The problem is that it's just super messy. Or maybe you want to improvise and do something fun. Just put the rat on the balloon and start burning firecrackers.
Oh, it actually sounds fun.
Not gonna lie, that is the worst thing I ever done in my life.
I low-key kind of want to make like kind of like a rat obstacle course, like an obstacle course of death or something. That'll be fun. And if the rat actually reaches the end, they actually get to go free. I want to make that now. Goddamn. Oh man.
That's basically Squid Game for rats.
Yeah, that actually sounds fun. Just have a really stupid obstacle course, catch some live rats, and then just dump them off in the magic. I mean, I did something that's similar one, but that's, I mean, not exactly like super, like not exactly the same, but there's actually this one time where I was in a not really me, I have a friend who has a pool, and they were cleaning the pool. And then suddenly a rat jumped into the pool, and it turned into a gladiator arena. Oh man, that was fun. Have you ever had an instance like that? Like when you or a friend is just stuck in somewhere. Oh shit, is my internet having problems? Hold on, give me a sec. Testing 1 2 3. Hold on, give me a sec. I think my internet is having problems. I hope I'm not dropping too much frames. Okay, internet is back. Sorry about that. A tiny bit of internet problems. But have you ever had the one time when you're just either you or a friend got locked in a room, not a room, for me it's like a pool, so not a lot of exits. I had one time that happened to me and my friends, and it was chaos. I love it.
Actually, instead of pool, we used to get locked out of my friend's house, outside. So we are the duos who actually loves FPS games. So we tried this thing called jump boost or step boost.
Oh,
Or
yes.
partner boost. So I lend my hand on his feet and boost him up through the fence and then lock the house from behind.
Yes, it's all fun games until someone yelled that you're a thief or something.
Because there's always the time where parents forgot to leave the key from the house.
Yeah.
And they just never lock the back part of the house because it is isolated. So Yuki, can you push me up there and I'll lock from the side. I'll unlock the house from the side. Okay, good. Go ahead. I push it up, and yeah, we found the key inside of outside somehow. I'm pretty sure that his cat stole the key.
Nice. One time something similar happened, like not really similar, like not really like actually not exactly something that happened to me. Like I can imagine something like something like this happening. Like, hey, can you boost me up? I'll go to the other side to unlock the door, and then like they actually get boosted up. And then when they're on the other side, they're like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna unlock the door. Oh dear Lord, that's like that's friendship right there. Oh dear. Oh man. But yeah, I guess that happens quite well. But yeah, like I hope that story got like a good ending though. At least an ending where you didn't need to sleep on the road.
I sometimes actually sleep on road, but not really sleep, more like laying down. It's always during the Idol Fitri because roads are empty, so yeah, I'm just gonna lay down and nothing will crush me. And then all of a sudden, a car just appears, start rolling, intensifies.
Yeah.
Because it's just so empty. You just wanna lay down and you know that nothing will come.
You know what? Like, I get the feeling. I really get the feeling. It actually sounds kind of fun to do something like that, I'll be honest.
Like putting yourself in danger without danger.
It's the thrill. It's thrilling.
It is thrilling, but we know the fact that we won't get crashed by somehow randomly appearing car.
I mean, there's a chance, but it's really small.
Yeah, unless they teleport. That would be cool.
Yeah. Still is something that's kind of fun to do though. Like, I don't know why, but sometimes just being kind of like getting in really dangerous situations is a bit thrilling. Like, I don't know. I think that's why a lot of people are actually into those extreme sports, It kind of makes you feel alive, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the most extreme things I ever done is parkour. Even though it's not actually extreme.
Parkour is not that extreme, but I guess it's like, it could actually also result in death depending on where you do it. Where do you parkour? I wonder.
I used to parkour around my complex because they have wet roofs.
Actually sounds fun.
Yeah, so we start hopping here, hopping there until some random mad Karen mad at us. Get the hell down there!
Yeah, actually sounds really fun.
What are you doing on the roof? Do you even have permission for it? No, walks away. Don't even care.
You did it with friends? That actually sounds really fun.
Yeah, well, it's always fun when you have friends. When you are, when you do stuff with friends, it's always fun.
Yeah, always. I mean, doing anything with friends is always a lot more fun than doing it alone. So I feel I get what you're talking about.
When you do stuff with friends, you can just turn things into a dumb moment.
Especially if you have one of those like crazy friends.
And I do have this one dude and one guy who always starts a joke, and the other guy who always boosts the joke.
Take it to the extremes, exactly.
So, so when you're talking with friends, especially the ones that besties, people just tend to to take off the filter to how to say it. They don't filter their words because they're with the homies. They sometimes start being racist or something, but because we know that it's our homies, they just don't care. It's just they understand it's a joke.
Yeah. Weird. I mean, I guess sometimes like those kind of friendships does take jokes quite far, so it's alright. Also, like, what does helium in helium dipotassium plus chlorine plus NaCl natrium chloride? I don't know what that is. I think there's like some either the letters. I don't know. I was looking at Twitch chat. Sorry about that. When I was little, I used to try parkour visit house. Then one day when I tried my pants rip, never do it again. Oh, rip global. Something similar happened to my friend on high school actually, when I was what's it called again, when my I can't really remember what my friend was doing, but somehow they ripped their pants like crazy, like the whole pants, not just like the crotch part, the entire pant ripped off for some reason. I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of weird, but I guess that happens a lot of times, especially when you're doing things where you need to move around a lot. If you're doing things like parkour or like anything that requires a lot of movements, don't wear something that's constricting, like for example jeans or I guess non-flexible material. Never thought to do parkour. I always thought it was too dangerous.
What to do parkour? Always use shorts for safety reasons.
Yeah. And don't make sure the shorts are one of those like at least a bit flexible, not like one of those really hard material, or one of those materials that are rough, but like they're comfortable, but they're not exactly something that can easily get caught on things.
Actually, when you use shorts, it has less material, and your knee is open, which is the most how to say it. It's the part where it moves most.
Fair. Yeah.
So the material of the pants won't rip because you move, because there's no material on your knees. So yeah, use shorts when you parkour.
Okay.
But please use trousers when you want to go to an interview.
Yeah. Talking about that kind of got me thinking about the parkour and using shorts and stuff like that. Now that I think about it, if you use like a short skirt, it will be really good for parkour. Now that I think about it. Or just use no pants at all. Just parkour with an underwear. Now that I think about it, that might be a thing. Like just naked parkour. That should be a thing. That's maybe even shorter. Or maybe just parkour pantsless. That sounds like a thing. So this number first swap is last swap. Okay, to answer Gorhani's question, it swaps digit number. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but hey, maybe if you put your equation, DM me the equation, maybe I can solve it for you later after the stream. But yeah. Okay, so back to we're talking about parkour earlier. Oh yeah, you know what? What's the most dangerous instance you've had doing parkour? I wonder.
The one at the wall that has glass shards and barbed wire.
Oh, those kind of walls. Oh dear.
Yeah, it used to, it used to be popular because back then there was a lot of teeth. So people are like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to give my walls a glass, etc., to prevent teeth coming to the house.
Which is the thrill.
Which is understandable, actually.
It's understandable, but it's thrilling to parkour on places like that. Really thrilling. Man. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I guess we can like get into like I like the tangent, but like the usual tangent. What about like let's actually go into like a different topic, shall we? Because we've actually gotten to like we actually did that tangent quite a lot. It was nice, but maybe we need to like refresh the topic a bit. So you know what, like let's go to like another basic topic.
And if we don't stop talking about it.
Yeah, if we don't stop talking about it, this is gonna be like a parkour stream or something. No, like, do you have any like yeah? Let's go into like let's refresh the topic back. Do you have any like niche interests, really niche interests that maybe only not a lot of people know about?
Niche interest? Hold on, I never heard of it.
Sorry.
What is niche interest? Because I never heard of it.
Oh, a niche interest is just like an interest that you have that's a bit uncommon, unusual. Not a lot of people are into that kind of thing. An unusual interest. Do you have anything like that?
If it's very uncommon, I don't know. Probably a theory of the fact that I like to be how to say the word without getting bonked by YouTube?
Just say it.
I like to be abused in a not safe for work way.
Ah, yes, BDSM. I mean, hey, a lot of people here are also into BDSM for some reason, and apparently, it's not something that's like it's uncommon, but it's not uncommon in my streams, I guess. I mean, hey, half of my chat has like a humiliation king, I'm pretty sure. Right, chat? You got a humiliation king, right? But yeah, no. But hey, that's actually quite interesting. That's really interesting. Like, what kind of how do you like to be abused? How do you like to be BDSM?
To be honest, I already like draw stuff on my pixel to show how I would like to be treated, because it's just hard to explain. But if you see this kind of genre that is called tentacle, or it's just like they just force you to do what they want to fulfill their love.
Kinky, really kinky.
Yeah,
so you like getting constricted, maybe even some roleplay.
I used to roleplay back then.
Yeah. Or and I mean, I'm not specifically talking about like roleplay, maybe like roleplay, with a rope, using a rope, or maybe sometimes chain.
Yeah, it sounds nice actually.
Yeah, that's actually like quite interesting. What kind of like does that actually get you in the zone, if you know what I mean? Like, does doing things like that get you in the zone? Also, let me like hydrate. Remember to hydrate as well and keep your throat well hydrated, I guess.
That sounds like a lot of water.
Yeah. But yeah, like, do you have any whatchamacallit again? Like, what exactly is like? Is it just something that you can't explain, or do you have a certain reason to be like into that kind of thing? Is there like a certain thing that's like, I don't know, like hot about it? Yeah, the mic is being quite weird. It's yeah, I guess like some technical difficulties. It's alright. I'll wait for you to like finish doing the mic, and yeah, while you finish fixing your mic, I'm gonna like take a look at chat a bit. Don't be like, man, accidentally get a throat ulcer. And yeah, thanks for reminding me to drink every now and then. Also, like, I'm sorry I wasn't able to like get the alerts working today, because I can like my today is a bit full, and I can forget to like I guess I also kind of forgot to like get the alerts on.
Is it good?
Okay, yep.
Yeah, so what was the question again?
Yeah, what exactly makes you like, what's the appeal of it? I'm curious. I'm really curious. Like, what kind of thing do you find appealing about, your particular king? If you're okay answering this, right? By the way, if you're not comfortable answering it, it's also fine. Like, I'm just curious. I'm just really curious. Like, what is it? Is it something that you can't explain, or is that a specific thing that makes it like, hot, kinda?
If I were a woman, I want to be abused 24 hours per 7. It's just like, it's just like fun, and you, especially when especially with this fetish, you just don't want to stop when you know your fetish, and you just want to
Interesting.
do it, and you just want to, how to say it? It's more like addiction.
Ah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the porn addiction thing, magic, I guess, if you can think about that. Do you have like maybe also like oh yeah, by the way, feel free to stop me if I'm getting a bit too personal. Like, I'm just like doing this for like, just for fun. Like, I don't know, like, because I don't know, some people consider this a bit personal, but some people don't mind talking about this. But do you actually have like a partner that's into like the same things as you?
No, actually, if you ask in terms of partners who likes the same thing, no.
Huh. Interesting. Maybe maybe you're gonna like find the right person soon. Wait, are you single?
No, actually, I do have a.
Oh, dope. I'm not gonna push further though. I don't think I'm gonna push further. I think I don't want to get too personal. Just
but,
curious, Just curious.
Girlfriends, boyfriends are what is it? Not mandatory. You just don't know if you are going to get married with them or not. So yeah, it's not really personal.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's not something that is we would know what's in the future, etc.
Yeah, but that's nice to know then. That's nice to know. But yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll go to a different topic because I don't know if I want to ask people about things like that. I was just like curious about that one thing, but yeah.
I am surprised that she still date me for even though I am a degenerate.
Hey, maybe maybe that's what she sees in you. Like maybe some people, like when you date someone, honestly, they see right through you. Like if there's someone who loves you for you being a degenerate, maybe she's the one. Maybe if she understands your degeneracy, maybe she's the one. Hey.
Well, I'll just let time answer that thing.
Yeah, time will tell. Time will tell if it's gonna do well or not. I hope it's gonna go well. Best of luck on your relationship. Who knows? Who knows?
But who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
You both can be a couple. Do you want to? No.
Oh dear. Do you want to? That's the question. But yeah.
I'm reading the comment at the moment.
Weird. But yeah. What about favorite things? And if you don't really have like that much niche, I mean you do have like that really interesting niche interest. But what about things like just nice things in general that you enjoy? Maybe like maybe like let's start with like a song or something. Do you have a favorite song or something?
Oh, actually, I do have like countless, I guess, amount of favorite song until there's one day my lecturer asked, "What is your favorite song?" No. What song should I pick? What should I say? What song should I pick? My English speak turns broken at that second because there's just so much song, too many songs actually that I heard and I love.
Oh, you just can't pick a favorite, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I just cannot pick a favorite because they're all good. They sounded good. But I do like songs like Niji-san the Into Reality song.
Ooh. How does it go like? I never actually heard of that song. How does it go like?
It's very calming, but at the same, calming, cheering, and etc. And if you are a old weeb, probably you'll hear the Lucky Star song.
Oh, the Lucky Star opening song. Goddamn, I think I heard that a while ago. I didn't really watch Lucky Star, but goddamn, that opening is so catchy. Is that the one that goes "Ai mai sansen sorepuni tekotakai"? Oh, hi. Oh man,
That is legit.
That song is so catchy. That song is so catchy. God dang. Man, but I'm guessing like weep songs in general, you like?
And you know, the one that is good in anime are Lisa's song, the one from SAO. You know, not gonna lie, Sword Art Online songs and openings never disappoints.
Dang,
Even the animes.
I actually never heard any of their openings, I'll be honest. If you like when I say things like, you know, favorite song, what's the first song that actually pops out in your mind?
Hold on, the fourth or probably fifth bridge, I don't know.
The very first one. Which one is it?
Can you repeat the question?
Like when I like earlier when I asked you some things like, you know, what's your favorite song and stuff like that. When I asked you that, what's the first ever song, like the first one that pops up in your mind?
Good question. I don't know. My brain
Yuki.exe is not responding. But You just can't think about it. Just like so many songs. I'm guessing like it's kind of like analysis paralysis.
It's just there's so many songs I like till I could not even answer what is my favorite song.
Yeah. I guess it's fair though. I get what you're talking about, and I also struggle answering questions like, you know, what's your favorite song or what's your favorite game. I struggle a lot answering questions like those because I'm also like the type to not exactly you know, jump from song to song or game to game. I mean, you know, I'm the type that jumps from game to game and song to song. Like I don't really have like one fixed interest and stuff like that. Right now, like a few like last year I was like actually 2 years ago I was really into Denpa and stuff like that, and then like last year I was really into a lot of orchestral music, and then this year I'm really into heavy metal. I don't know why. I get like all my interest is all over the place. What about genres though? Like, what genres do you usually listen to?
I don't know. I just like when the melodies when you know when I vibe, that's the good song I want to hear.
It depends on the mood, huh? Depends on the mood. But I don't like me who like, you know, because for me, I mix lofi and heavy metal into the same playlist, which is a bit weird, but I guess I do that. Do you actually do something like that as well? Like, got some really weird mixed interests?
Yeah, I do actually. More, for example, like, do you know that sea shanties are, you know, sea shanties like...
Oh, sea shanties, yeah, definitely. Oh, man.
And it is combined with Overlord song. That is the first opening, like Doko Kotai wa, that is not calming at all. There was one day I was chilling, you know, playing Dota at that cave. It was a good sea shanties, and all of a sudden Doko Kotai wa. Oh.
Yeah. Sea shanties are nice though. I really like. I mean, I almost got into like a sea shanty phase. I mean, I guess like back then it was like because it was battling with my other music interests, so I didn't really get that much into sea shanties. But sea shanties, man, that I really like those. They're really nice to listen to, especially when you're doing a lot of like when you're drawing and stuff like that. What do you usually listen to? Like when you listen to music, what do you usually do while listening to it? Actually, I'm curious to know. Like just maybe it's like gaming, drawing, I don't know.
Depends on the mood, but because you know I rarely listen to music, but when I bored at playing games and doing some assignments, and you know I just started to having a burnout, so that is the time where I started listening to music.
Ah, yes.
You know, art is used to reduce stress or express feelings.
Yeah, I feel it though. Like, you know, like a lot of times when I do art, the music I listen to affects my art sometimes, maybe even a lot of times. Does it ever occur to you?
I mean, the music itself is actually a mood controller and at the same time a reference.
Ah, No, it's actually cool. Like taking inspiration from the music. I really like that. It's super cool. Maybe I should try something like that.
Because as music controls our mood, it also controls our art style. For example, you are at the moment you're sad and you want to make a depressed art with a depressed art style, and all of a sudden you listen to music that is rock punk or cheerful, and your mood just suddenly went up skyrocket into a good mood.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
And in the end, you just draw a very sad scene with a very colorful and cheerful colors.
No, that's nice though. Okay, and yeah, if you're happy, you make happy art. If you're sad, you make sad art. Yeah, just like what Jason said. Yeah, whatchamacallit again? I feel that as well. That's actually it's actually surprising how much your mood affects what you draw, and how you can control your mood using using things like music or stuff like that. Maybe like other things. I don't know, like scents. Do people actually do scents? I don't know. I never actually had scent candles. Wait, do you have ever had any like scent candles?
Scent candles?
Scented candles. Scented candles. Like those I guess vanilla flavored candles.
No, actually, I never did.
Huh, yeah, same. I mean, I don't really like it. Feels like a luxury item for me, I'll be honest. Oh man, I don't think I'll ever get any like aromatherapy candle. And I think like those scented candles are like one thing that's once you try it, you can't really stop. Okay, lady in chat, imagine how romantic Careless Whisper was before it became a meme, and how now the feelings in folks has become the inverse of what it was back then. Funny how memes change the feelings. Yeah, actually. Yeah, culture does change a lot of feelings like that. Culture can change feelings. And like how you interpret certain things, so that's fair. Yeah. Okay, so
I don't understand about these scented candles, because I do hear about it about aromatherapy stuff, but I just don't understand. But at the same time, if they could control the mood, I would find the ones that is actually exact for me, while listening to the music, while smelling the scent candles, and knowing that mood controls your art. I guess that is why I always make not safe for work.
Oh, so you're constantly horny.
I am safe. I'm how to say it? How to say that you are something,
Horny.
not a clay, not a what is it?
Degenerate.
Nouns or something?
Huh?
Hold on.
I mean, by the way, if you're like, I mean, you're not exactly like, you don't really speak English that much. So if you ever have like a word that you don't know the translation of, you can just like tell me. Maybe I can translate it for you.
Thank you. But the life, it's just that I have problems with my memory in remembering stuff.
Same. Oh man, same memory problems. I get that a lot. Oh man, I really struggle remembering a lot of things. Does it ever have like create an awkward situation for you? The difficulty in remembering things, because for me it definitely had that I've been in really awkward situations because I can't remember things.
Actually, yeah, that happens, especially during the academic, like junior high school, senior high school, when you know that is your teacher, but you forgot the name.
Oh man.
Who's the name again?
Yeah, I feel that, man. And it's even worse if it's one of those teachers that are like, oh, how can you not remember my name? I can remember all of your names and stuff like that. Oh god, it's gonna be even worse.
We need a SSD in our brain.
Yeah.
We need to load faster and memory safer.
I actually had this one time where I like my school have this kind of like club activities, right? And I forgot where my club activity room is, and I accidentally I was in the computer club, but I accidentally got into the dance club. It was really awkward. Oh god. Oh god. And yeah. I ended up just like going back home because I was just like, oh god, this is embarrassing. and I just get like F's on my I just get F's on my club activities. Oh man. Sucks. But yeah. Have you ever like oh yeah, like also I think clubs it's all like also the different class. Like for example, you go to the bathroom and then you go back, but you enter a different class, the class that you're not supposed to be in. Have you ever experienced something like that?
Yeah, actually, but more like a bus actually. I was like during the study tour around junior high school, the study tour there's two similar bus. They are very similar because they came from the same company.
Ah.
So I forgot that where did they park. And matter of fact, they parked side by side. So I was like, oh, maybe this is my bus. I came in, I sit, and I look around the people. Wait, this is not my friends?
Dun, dun, dun.
Because it's just the bus is the same. They are similar. They came out from the same company. The seats are the same. I mean, basically, I copy paste.
Yeah. Imagine if you actually you're actually like, maybe I just forgot, and then you just sat there, fell asleep, or maybe maybe not, maybe the bus is imagine if the bus is empty, and then you just sat down and you dozed off, and then when you wake up, you're in this bus with random people you don't know, and then you're in a few towns away. Oh no.
Oh no.
Isn't it beautiful?
Then they asking, who are you?
Man. Oh god. I mean, speaking of getting into multiple towns, have you ever did this thing where you I don't know, I don't never actually done this myself, but I know a few people who's done this before. I mean, back in the village, back in the village, a lot of people like to do this. So when a big truck comes by, kids like to kind of get into the back of the truck, or some of the extreme cases, they like to do this thing where they sit on the truck's bumper on the back, so it's they're not even visible from the truck driver, and then they just let the truck go, and it's fun until the truck starts going to the highway, and then it starts going to a different town. Things like that happen. Have you ever experienced something like that actually?
Personally, I don't have that kind of experience, but not that when I drive my motorcycle around the town, I saw those kids and it looks fun. But I remember that my age is not on their age anymore.
Yeah. Thank God. It's fun. It's fun until you realize you're in the middle of nowhere, and when you're a kid, you don't have phones and stuff like that. Oh no. And you don't remember your house number and stuff like that. Oh no. Oh dear. But yeah, that was nice. Okay, let's read chat a bit more, then asking who are you. I grew up that pace when I'm into the wrong classroom, being positive, thinking shit to check when being out of the norm, doesn't hurt to inquire that. Okay, well, direct back, also do well, do my thing, hope you don't get too isolated and stuff. Whatever. Okay, yeah. But yeah, that's class stuff. What other things actually? Hold on, let's actually, let's take a look at my, whatchamacallit again. Let's take a look at my question list. Actually, fun fact, I actually have a question list for the interview questions thingamajig, but I never use it. I usually just go with the flow and ask whatever comes into whatever the conversation goes into. So what about what about type of day? What type of day do you enjoy? Weather, maybe even temperature and stuff like that. What kind of day do you enjoy usually?
I actually back then I actually enjoy. Oh, hold on. I actually enjoy cold temperature, like around 15-20 back then, because
Definitely.
it's cold. But after an incident where I don't know what was it, probably fatigue or something, because I never checked the doctor. Actually, I already checked the doctor, but I forgot what disease it is. But if I wasn't wrong, it was a fatigue. My immunity towards cold and hot stuff reduced, so I need to stay around 19 to 28, 20 or 30. Hold on, 19 to 32 degrees. Above that, I might sweat, or I might start getting cold, etc.
F, really big F. As a person who enjoys the cold a lot, F, big F. I wish it's colder in my place. What about weather though? What about weather?
Pardon?
What about things like weather and stuff like that?
Weather itself, well, I don't mind with any kinds of weather, no matter if it's hot or rain.
Yeah.
I'll just enjoy it, because at the end, if they are comfortable, I'll just want to sleep.
Yeah. I usually prefer rain though, especially when I'm trying to sleep. Rain is like the king of weathers. I like rain. But maybe this is me. I know. But yeah.
When you have a sunny days, it's always like warm and stuff. And when you want to go outside, you don't need to bring any umbrella.
Fair. If it's like around, actually cloudy is actually quite nice. But I guess. But then again, I don't really have a problem with using an umbrella. I'll be honest. And even even going out without an umbrella, I really don't mind. I'll be honest, getting soaked. I actually kind of like it.
Yes, because it's not too hot, but not rainy either.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the air is warm.
Warm is nice until I get sweaty. I don't really like getting sweaty. Oh god. Yeah. Okay, so going next, going to the next thing. Let's what about things like the things that you want to get into? Is there anything in particular that you want to get into if you have the time?
I actually want to continue running on, drawing and stuff, and if I really have the time, probably start learning Japanese, Nihonjin, because I really want to master many language, because language is fun.
You're like a language person.
Yeah, the barrier between humans are language.
Yeah. Wait. How many languages do you know right now? Actually, I'm curious.
Let's see. Indonesia, Malaysia, Malaysian, Melayu, English, English, UK, British, British, American.
I think those two Englishes are more or less the same. I mean, and being honest, I guess Melayu and Bahasa is actually quite similar as well. So yeah,
which is a good thing actually, and
makes it easier to learn.
Yeah, and the other language are let's see, Sundanese, which is my native, and Japanese, which is actually Japanese is not really my native, but let's say some of my friends taught me how to speak Japanese.
Ooh.
Japanese, not Japan.
Yeah, Japanese. It's like the language from the Java island, right?
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, Sundanese is also a language from Java. Is it? I don't really know. Is it?
Yeah. Sundanese is from around what is it? Hold on.
Bless your ass.
Jawa Barat, astaga, lupa dong. Jawa Barat is Java. Wait, is Jawa Barat is Java? Forgot.
West Java, you mean? like
Oh, yeah.
Jawa Barat, it's West Java.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
I forgot directions.
Yeah, it's alright. It's interesting. Is there any like interesting phrases in like Javanese and Sundanese or something? Because I'm curious. Is there any like interesting phrases you can like tell us, or maybe even like swear words?
In Java, probably the most common you hear is pantek, which means ass, if I wasn't wrong.
Pontag. It's ass. Okay, noted. I'm noting that.
In Sundanese, and yeah, actually Sundanese swears is being pronounced a lot because they always say doggo.
Huh? What?
Probably Sundanese always when Sundanese swear they always say anjing, which is
Oh yeah. I remember like I know anjing is it's a swear word in Indonesian.
yeah. Actually, Sundanese always say that because it's just I don't know cultural reasons.
Yeah. Well, cultural reasons, but yeah. But yeah, other than those, what other languages actually? I'm curious. Or is that all?
I think that's all because I'm trying my best to learn 3 languages at the moment: Russian, Japan, and Tagalog.
Ooh, you're learning like Russian and Tagalog as well. Dope. Dope. Russian is one language that I wanted to learn, but I'm like, can't really like don't really have the time to it. I mean, learning a new language is quite interesting, but I don't think I don't really have the time for it. I'll be honest nowadays because I'm focusing on a lot of other stuff. But yeah, I wish you get. I hope we get I hope you'll be able to like learn and get good at them soon.
That will be the dream.
Yeah.
The reason that people might thought that I want to be a multilingual because I want to talk to people at first, but no. At first, I want to be a multilingual because I can swear in many languages.
Oh man, hey, I can teach you. I learned quite a lot of swear words from other languages. So hey, just ask me if you ever need like to swear in a different language. Like for example, if you want to swear in Tagalog, it's putangina. Putangina mo. That means your mom is a whore. It's a swear word in Tagalog.
Yeah. Especially when you're playing a game in that has make activated.
Ah yes, yes, the toxic time. The time to go toxic. Let's go.
I can just use my multiple language to start cursing, and no one would notice.
Optimum pride. Yeah, exactly, global. Man, do you know that meme actually, the optimum pride meme?
So, yes, actually, it's a video.
It's from that Filipino thing. It's the Filipino meme. Goddamn. Goddamn. Do you speaking of other languages, is that like a place you wanted to go into in the future? Like, is there a particular place you want to visit in the future, maybe?
Actually, I want to go somewhere that is nice. Actually, probably like US or Japan. Even though the fact that it's not really nice because the economy stuff.
Yeah.
I do think that it's hard there, but at the same time, the facilities they offer in the town is nice.
Yeah. I mean, places like Japan is like the type of place that's nice to visit, but not that nice to live at, unless you're like really rich.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos about it actually, even in Facebook, YouTube. Many people said that Japan is too strict, had a lot of working hours.
Yeah, actually, working in Japan is like crazy. Oh man, if I don't think I think Japan is like one place that I'm gonna cross off my places that I would live at, because working in Japan is, oh dear, the work hours are intense, especially if you work at a black collar company. Oh no.
It's just basically it's just a road to hell.
Yeah, I know Japan also has like this culture about this culture involving working yourself to death, and it's bullshit.
Actually, the government tried their best not to to prevent this from happening. So the government said that companies need to be closed, need to not abandon, not discard. What is it? To tell their staff and workers to go home at that time and do not remain at the office.
Yeah, but then again, I guess you can't really usually companies try to find compromises. They try to make their own rules, change the rules, and make sure they don't get caught and stuff like that.
It's just crime just won't disappear.
Yeah.
That's just crime.
If you ever get to visit any of those countries, like either US or Japan, what do you want to do? What kind of places do you want to visit? What exactly do you want to do? I wonder. I'm curious.
In Japan, most people probably is gonna think that people who like me, who is a weeb, would like to visit Akihabara or Akibahara.
Ah, yes, Akihabara, the electric city. Oh man.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll be honest, same. I really want to go into the back streets of Akihabara and actually get some retro tech. I love retro tech. Oh man.
Yeah, but
I hope you can get those.
We just pass by, just go there, just buy some stuff that is not available in my country, and go somewhere that is calm, the bamboo soba thing.
Ah, yes, yeah, the bamboo forests, yeah.
But I really want to try that because they said it is fun to catch the cold soba.
Yeah.
I want to try the actual ramen. When you came from Japan, you eventually came from where the food exists at first.
Yeah, it's the most original version. If you want to taste certain, maybe for example Japanese food. If you want to taste Japanese food, the egg that actually tastes like Japanese food, go to Japan.
Yeah, it's always the best to go to the source instead of trying the instant version.
Yeah.
I did try it. I learned it from the time that the Indomie Aceh.
I only know Indomie goreng. I only know that one, and the other one, the other flavors. I guess there's the yellow one, the orange one.
Yeah, so there's this instant noodles that has the flavor of something. For example, for mie Aceh.
What's that?
Mie Aceh basically it's a noodle version. It's a noodle Aceh version.
Interesting. It's how is it different from other noodles? Actually, I'm curious.
It's the spice that it contains a lot of spice. I couldn't even explain how tasty it is. It's just so much spice in it. It went really good.
A lot of spiciness. Ooh, interesting. Is it one of those really spicy noodles?
Actually, it's not really spicy. More like something like rendang.
Huh.
Where it contains lots of spice, but it's not really actually spicy, but more rich of flavor.
I actually really like rendang, but I tried the Indomie rendang and it tastes horrible.
Yeah, the difference between instant noodles and the real deal.
The real deal is definitely tastes amazing, but the noodle tastes horrible.
They only try to they already try
Bless your
to
ass.
make smell similar, but the taste is not good. Oh, yeah, the taste is not really similar to the original, but the smell does.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that. Then again, like I guess 80% of taste comes from smell. I guess. I wonder why that is actually. That's actually kind of interesting. But yeah, that's quite interesting. And yeah, speaking of like there was Japan, right? What about the US? You also mentioned you wanted to like try going to the US. What about the US?
The US, I just want to teach Indonesia at the US as teacher.
Oh, like is being a teacher actually one of your like long-term like goals, dreams, kinda?
Yeah, as I said before, I do have a stream goal as a teacher because in real life, I am a English teacher major. So yeah.
So you teach English. I mean, if you're gonna go into like the US, I would have thought you would like take like if you want to teach bahasa in the US, I'm guessing you would have taken like the bahasa major.
I wish I could, but I'm not really good in Indonesia. So yeah, I'm not really gonna teach the grammar and stuff. More like how to speak, like the communication part instead of academic part.
Oh. Wait, as a like English major person, do you actually get a lot of like English communication on the over there? Because I noticed that you don't really like you're not super fluent in like English yet. Do you actually get a lot of communication on the major?
Unfortunately, I hate to announce that. No.
God damn. When you really think about it, like going on to like if you want to get good at English, I think the best way of doing it is to actually try to talk to a lot of native person. You should try talking to a lot of native English people, or at least people who are like fluent in English, so that you can actually improve your English quite crazy and actually get that AA plus on the whatchamacallit again on your
I used to be fluent actually. Actually, I used to be fluent, but for some reason I've been hiatus in English world like around 3 years, and yeah, I came back with this.
Yikes. Yikes. I guess that's fair though. I get a feel, yeah. I also had a similar thing happen to me like back when I just started streaming. I kind of like it's been a while since I spoke English like crazy when I just got back into streaming, and I ended up my English ended up being a bit like rusty, I guess you can say. So I have like a really distinguishable accent, but at least now after I got back on my feet, I can get my accent in check again. So yeah, maybe you should do something similar, like maybe you should I noticed that like nowadays you usually do. When you make content, you usually do content in Bahasa. You should try maybe like reaching out to more people that makes content in English. Maybe maybe do collaborations, kind of like what you're doing right now with me.
I mean, I used to do it, but I always, when I check the chat, it's always came with Bahasa. So you know what they say, viewers first.
Yeah, good point actually. Good point. I guess it's a bit hard now that you already have like an established Bahasa audience, huh? This is fair. It's fair. Yeah, it's actually the same for me. Like I already get like an established English audience, so I can't really like speak other languages on my team. I mean, I can, but it's gonna be nobody's gonna understand me unless I use one of those translation subtitle thingimajigs on stream. It's live subtitles. That's actually a thing actually, but I never actually tried using any of this because my PC couldn't really handle it.
I would not recommend it actually because the translation itself is kinda rough and random.
It's rough, but at least it's something. It's also works as like things like subtitles, you know, for people who are who are hard of hearing, people who can't really read well. It's actually like quite inclusive. I would do it, but I don't really I would put the subtitles on my stream, but I can't really put it because my PC isn't strong enough. Maybe when I get a PC upgrade, I'll like do the subtitle thingy because I want to be a bit more inclusive and stuff like that. But yeah, okay, let me like read chat a bit because English sometimes it's hard to understand English. And it's alright, really. It's alright if you don't understand English that much. You also could build up a portfolio too, but I can't be sure. You have to be savvy with plans and deals too. Interesting. Voice to text, exactly. It's like called voice to text, and accent's getting roughly better as you do more streams and reviews. Exactly, yeah. I guess accents change a lot. Accents can change really easily depending on the type of on what language you speak. Man. But then again, I guess my accent is a bit of a mishmash from the start. Being a Chinese Indonesian, it's my accent is really weird. I guess I don't know. I drop by something if you some English and if you want. Yeah. Hey, or maybe Jason mentioned something about dropping by your streams every now and then to like get you to speak English. I think you do like speak English every now and then on streams. Like I noticed that a lot of times when I visit you on stream, you start speaking English.
Yeah, because,
that's neat. Yeah.
Because you said you are more used to speak English, so I start speaking English. And
yeah, I'll be honest. I find it easier to hear people in English. I'll be honest. But yeah, so let me try the bahasa audience, but I will deal with the awkwardness itself. Yeah, it's okay, Jason. Don't worry. And yeah, okay. What else? Yeah, let's refresh the topic a bit. Like, yeah, we're actually like already 2 hours in, so we can wrap it up soon. But before we wrap it up, I wanna ask you more things. Like regarding content creation, like, is there anybody out there that you really want to collaborate with? Actually,
there is some. There's actually there's many, but I'll try to make it short. You see, I love. I don't know if you know him, but do you know Kuronaichi?
Never heard of that. But what kind of person it is? Is it?
He's a YouTuber actually. So Kuronaichi is a YouTuber, and he started streaming on the second channel called Kuroshka with his Vtuber avatar. I really want to collab with him because it sounds fun. I mean, he sounds like he's a fun person to talk with, and as we all know that a good person, the best person to be invited in a collab is the person who talkative, which is actually I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna build that up. I mean, I'll be honest. As a streamer, you kind of need to be like really talkative. I mean, same with me. Like, I actually I'm a crazy introvert. I don't really talk much, but because I'm doing this whole streaming thing magic, I need to get out there and improve my speaking, like improve how I speak, how I present things, and make it entertaining. Man, but yeah. Definitely, but I guess that's, as a streamer, you really need to be able to be really good at talking and stuff like that. So yeah, who is it again? The name? What's the name again?
Kuroshka.
Kuroshka. Oh, hey Kuroshka, if you're watching this by any chance, hey, do drop a collab with Yuki. By any chance, I don't know. The chance, I don't know. What are the chances? I don't know. How big are they actually?
The main channel is millions, but the stream channel isn't much. You can say, well, it's much. About, was it 20,000 if I remember?
Ooh, that's actually not that bad. It's actually quite small in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but I'm a person who really scared in terms of numbers because
yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
Because th- let me tell a story. So there's a lot of Vtubers that grow with me at the same time. We grow together, but the growth itself is just different. A lot of my friends just grow really strong, like they even reach like 1,000 or even 6,000 subscribers within a year.
Yeah, feel that.
Like, wow. And I question myself, how can I be them? What is the weak part of myself?
Yeah, sometimes it's also kind of like, sometimes it's also kind of discouraging, you can say. But it like, I mean, sure, I won't really deny the fact that there is some luck involved. Like, YouTube, there is luck involved, but it's only like 10%, even like 5 or 1%. That's a tiny there's a tiny bit of luck involved, but it's mostly skill. You need to like really observe yourself, and you need to know how to properly market yourself, and really like have a, again, like what I said on yesterday's interview, you need to have a really strong unique selling proposition. Oh yeah, actually speaking of unique selling propositions, what's your like unique selling proposition for your channel?
Pardon?
Bless your ass. But yeah, the unique selling proposition of your channel, or some people call it like the unique value proposition of the channel.
Good question. I don't know. It's like, I just, if I'm in the mood to stream, I stream. If I'm not in the mood to stream, I don't. If I'm busy in real life, I don't. Of course. But when actually, if there's any chance, I would like to focus the genre part on Furry, and if I could buy myself a PC, probably I'm going to stop streaming FPS.
Yeah.
Again.
Maybe that's something you need to like really work. Also, welcome by the way everyone who's like new on the stream, like Esk and Ben Bucklebear. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And yeah, we're like, welcome to the trap zone. But yeah, I was going to what I wanted to say again, and welcome Terrence as well to the stream. Sorry if I don't talk to chat this much today, because I'm like focusing on interviewing our guest today. But yeah, okay, back to what I was saying again. Have you ever thought that maybe you should get into a certain niche when it comes to content creation?
Hold on, Disney, what kind of trap it is?
I don't know. A lot of them, like different kind of traps. Welcome to the trap hole. Hey, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Wait, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Actually, I wish I could, but the specification of my laptop and my phone is not enough.
Yeah,
so I
fair. Maybe maybe one of those, like either the web game or the actual physical card game. Have you ever tried it actually?
I used to actually back then during elementary school, if I wasn't wrong, because there's always this one toy seller who sold us cards.
Ooh.
It's between the Pokemon cards or the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Which one is cooler? Which one is more popular actually back then? I don't really know.
I don't know actually, but yeah, both are actually popular back then.
Yeah.
And there's this one Beyblade.
Oh, Beyblade! Oh man, it's been so long since I've seen that. I miss Beyblades, man. Also, it's like yeah. Okay. What Global said? Yeah, there is actually Yu-Gi-Oh on mobile, but I'm guessing like your mobile phone is also like not that strong. And if I recall correctly, I never actually tried it myself, but if I recall correctly, the new Yu-Gi-Oh game, Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, the phone version is really poorly optimized. If I recall correctly, I don't really know. Have you tried it?
My laptop is not, as I said before, my laptop specification is really.
I mean the mobile version, the mobile.
No, it's not. My memory is not enough.
It's alright. Yes, the old phone memory thingy-magic. Dang. I guess that's fair for like older phones.
I'm a college student, so my lecturer are like install this, install that, especially during this online session era, because because of the pandemic.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, you need to install a lot of stuff in your phone. Dang. And as a college student, you're quite broke. Same here. As a college student, I'm super broke, living on instant noodles. Dang. Yeah. Yeah, we're on the fem hole today, but yeah, rip older phone users. Dang. The whole phone doesn't have enough memory and stuff, things like that. It sucks, but I guess it's fair. But yeah.
The family hole. Do you want us to sleep with you tonight?
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
But yeah. I was gonna say, what was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, about the thingy magic. I like how we gone off on a really weird tangent. But yeah, back to where I was talking about what exactly is your I noticed that you just stream whatever, right? Are you planning on having a channel focus in the future maybe?
I mean, currently it is my main channel because my old channel is gone due to the copyright.
Yeah. No, I mean, a channel focus as in a topic that you focus on your channel.
Yeah. As I said before, probably I'm going to focus on furry, but the problem with furry content is that there's not much games that contains furry, and it's just rare because furry artist is also rare.
Oh, furry, okay, so I'm guessing you're talking about furry games in general, furry, so you're kind of niche is furry games. That's actually an interesting niche. You might want to check out more the free tag on itch.io. I'm pretty sure that's quite a bit there. You should try that.
I checked, but there's not much that interests me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of problematic though, because if you're getting bigger, you do want to you want to be able to pump up a lot of content and come up with tons of ideas. What in a single day you can think of content ideas for a whole week and stuff like that. It's an interesting niche, but if you're not that interested in the niche, maybe you should try a different niche. I guess if you're interested, but the games that free games, if the games that you can find aren't really that it doesn't interest you that much, you should maybe have you ever considered trying to fill a different niche?
Let's see. I don't really know because I play furry games because for the reason it's cute. It's not safe for work. As you said, I mean, I am purely horny.
Ah, yes. Okay, furry games as a niche is interesting, but I'm not sure how it'll get messaged out. What kind of message out? And I'm reading chat, by the way. Han, you know, why not try rice? Rice cookers shouldn't be too hard to use over instant noodles, and you don't need to go out and buy them so often like rice. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I should invest in a rice cooker. Also, Indonesian, when they hear you're afraid you're getting bombed. Really? Wait. Is in Indonesia? Do they really do they have a thing against furries? I know they have a thing against LGBTQA people, but do they actually have a thing against furries?
No, it's more like the let's see, how to say it, like if you're a furry, they'll probably just bonk you. Oh, you're horny, bonk.
Yikes! I mean, then again, I guess because of culture, when you hear someone's into furry, you immediately think of the furry porn, if you know what I mean. I guess it's because of the whole internet culture.
Oh, you're quite pure. You are quite bonk.
Yeah, dang. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck on the whole free game content though, because that's actually I don't really see that thing often actually. Is that actually an established niche on YouTube actually? I don't really know that much. Do you have any favorite free content creators out there?
I do have actually. I already mentioned it at the first of this at the start of the stream. There's my first, the one that actually made me into furry is Ruki Himuro.
Oh.
And yeah, if you want to check the channel, you need to write it in Japanese.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I can like almost forget about that. Yeah, that's interesting. So getting into furries, I mean, like it's definitely like an interesting niche. It's definitely an interesting niche actually. Like, so I wish the best of luck on like the whole what you might call again furry niche thingamajig, because it's a really interesting niche, and I'm personally not really that familiar with it, but I'm sure you will be able to like fill it in, but you need to like really think about it, you know, like how you are gonna approach content if you can't really like come up with a new idea every day, because you know, I guess content creation is quite rough. Let's see, let's read chat a bit. Indonesia is against sport and the government watches sport. Oh dear, I don't really know much about the government stuff, but yeah. Okay, I guess like we've been talking for a while. Mind if we wrap it up here? We've been talking for like 2.5 hours actually, almost 2.5 hours.
Well, porn is basically everywhere. If you, yeah, it's always.
Porn is everywhere. Porn is ubiquitous. You can't not see porn, because you know it's part of our nature. Okay, it's normal to like porn. I mean, like people who are like me who doesn't enjoy porn is actually not normal. Like, if you enjoy porn, you're normal. So hey,
something that already exists in the internet.
Yeah, if something exists, there's porn of it in the internet. Rule 34.
Rule 34.
Yeah, they protect the new generation. I mean, they're gonna figure out what porn is sooner or later. I'll be honest. It's the hornies. I mean, the porn to resist. Yeah. You can never escape from horny, but yeah.
I can bring you to the Pixip R18. Rule 34.
Yeah, but world has evolved. they try to protect the younger generation, but come on, whatchamacallit again? Censorship is just it's not gonna do much. Like there's things like VPNs and stuff. I mean, honestly, now that I think about it, like censorship did do like thing. Like, you know, I like, for example, I don't really visit Reddit that much, but I'm guessing it's because you know, I'm not really used to visiting Reddit because it's banned. So even though I can just bust up a VPN if I want to open up Reddit, it's like just a pain in the ass. So I don't really like. I just kind of never got into like the, you know, the habit of opening up Reddit. So never really got into Reddit that much.
I hate to break in the fact you don't really need VPN to access Reddit.
What? Maybe you know, I don't know. Maybe I should get back to Indonesia then. Back when I was still in Indonesia, I mean, I'm still in Indonesia, but like I don't really like do it. Like back then, when I access Reddit in Indonesia, it just doesn't want to load. I need to use a VPN for it to load. But I don't know, like I think that's all same. I don't know.
They banned Reddit because it has sexual content. They said. But at the same time, when I look at Twitter, well, probably why don't
Twitter has a lot of boobs.
Same thing.
I mean, if you really think about it, every single platform, unless the platform bans it, even if the platform bans it, there's gonna be porn. Even YouTube has porn. So many people are into porn.
Literally all platforms has it.
Yeah, all platforms has porn.
When you open Facebook, you open Marketplace, there's it. There it is on the Marketplace. You open Twitter, you look for it, it exists. You open YouTube, you look for it, it exists.
You can't dodge porn. Porn is everywhere. Dang. Yeah. But yeah. I think. Wait. should we continue? Actually, I don't know. Like, do you want to continue?
Actually, up to you.
I don't know. We have been talking for a while. Actually, maybe we should wrap it up. Maybe. If you still have more that you want to talk about, feel free to actually, like, you know, bring it up if you want to talk about something before we actually end up.
No, actually, the problem is that when people ask me, do you know what to talk about, or do you want to talk about something? My brain just go from beep, beep, beep.
Yes, the beep and the beep. Yeah, yeah. I mean, even though I have a lot of like, I have a lot of other questions right here. I do like, sometimes I don't really want to like, extend the stream up to like ungodly hours, because sometimes I do that and end up like like for example, yesterday I ended up streaming for like 4 hours, just like doing the interview thing. So maybe I should maybe like cut it short a bit short. So yeah.
In streaming 6 hours.
Yeah, stream for 6 hours. Yeah, I don't want like I don't want anybody to like. I mean, I don't want myself to get sick, because if I imagine like streaming for 4 hours every day, like right now this whole interview thing magic, I'm doing it every day with a new guest every day, so I don't want to get burnt out, I guess. But yeah.
It's burnout is the worst.
Yeah.
And, we don't really have that much time anymore, because we are getting older and older.
Yeah.
So, the older you are, the less time you have.
Oh man, I hate getting old.
Welcome to real life. Now
Yeah.
touch the grass.
Touch grass. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna wrap it up here then. So whatchamacallit again? Whatchamacallit again? What did I want to say again? Oh yeah, like before we actually wrap it up, I want to give you like 1 minute to say anything you want. You can like promote yourself, you can promote whatever, I don't know, you can like say anything really. 1 minute, come on, let's go.
Okay, hello, my name is Yuki Otonashi. I'm a Furry Snow Prince Vtuber. I am a degenerate and I love furry games. If you have anything that you want me to play, please recommend, or if you have any Rule 34, please recommend on DM on Twitter.
Yeah.
Anyway, please subscribe to my channel. It's on the description. It's easy to find.
Yeah.
And please read it, because Han really give the effort to write the description.
Yeah. Yeah, check out if you want free games, free stuff, free related content, check out Yuki and their streams. A lot of like free stuff, I guess. But yeah, take a shot every time Han says so he'll wrap it up. Yeah. Like yesterday when I was interviewing Areko, I'm like, at the 2-hour mark, I said, maybe we should wrap it up, but then we ended up going for another 2 hours. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up here. So yeah, feel free to like do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this interview, and leave a sub if you like, if you want to see more actually, if you whatchamacallit again, Yuki is a furry connoisseur, and are Pokemon's furries? Depends on the Pokemon, I guess. Certain Pokemons are
Before we wrap it up, there's one thing I want the comments to hear, the chat I want.
Oh, what is it?
Did you know that we breathe automatically, and as you hear this message, you think about it and you breathe manually?
Not this game. You know what? If you're gonna make me breathe manually, I'm gonna make you blink manually. Blink manually now. Blink manually. And now you start to notice your toes touching. The fingers on your toes start to touch, and you notice your fingers touching as well, and the insides of your mouth. Your tongue is touching your teeth and your mouth's insides. Oh no! Oh no! And now you feel your clothes touching your skin. Oh god! Oh no! Oh my god, I dug my own grave now. Oh god damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, someone please save me. But yeah, I'm probably gonna like wrap it up here. So thank you everyone for coming. Thank you like Global, Jason, Terrence, and everyone else like Ben Bucklebear. What else? Who else came? Leanbox, Gorhani, everyone, I guess everyone. Suika, Dark, and everyone, I guess. Thank you for coming and thank you for like joining this interview. Tune in tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow I'm gonna have another interview, but it's gonna be like on a different time. It's gonna be on 3 p.m. GMT. So it's 2 hours. It actually starts like at around this time right now. So I mean half an hour ago, I guess. But yeah. Thank you for being a guest here. It's been fun. And hey, do like reach out to me if you want to like do any other things together, or you just want to like hang out or something. Feel free to reach out. But yeah, good. Have a nice night, everyone. Have a nice night. I'm probably gonna like end the stream now. So I don't really do outros usually, so I don't know. Just like the usual. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna have a good one to Yuki. Hope you in the streams. Yeah, do check out Yuki as well. I'm gonna go now, so bye bye everyone. Have a nice day. Say goodbye, Yuki. Say like feel free to save any bye byes if you want. Yeah, I'm gonna go now, and yeah, gonna stop the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.